I might have gone a bit overboard with this one, but let me explain. Once I'm done with my van build, I want to go explore lots of places, and my biggest fear of that is being woken up at night by someone trying to break into my van. So here's what I came up with. I found this ridiculously loud air horn, which I want to mount to the truck, so if someone tries to break in, I can just blast full power and hopefully scare them away. To power this, I obviously need compressed air. So I got the strongest 12-volt air compressor I could find, which by the way was incredibly expensive. So hopefully this works out. Now to connect the two, I got some air hoses, and since the compressor should be way stronger than the air horns, I got a pressure regulator. And to power everything, for now, I'm gonna use the old car battery. So we've got a plan, so let's start by charging the batteries. Let's see if you can figure out what my next project is gonna be. So leave your guess in the comments. Paint is gonna take a while to dry since it's only about 3 degrees outside. But with the mount being done, now it's time to see how we can route the pressure hose. And I'm not looking forward to that because I have no clue where there's gonna be a hole in the firewall. But yeah, we'll see. So I got the pressure hose from the back to the front, but that's about where it ended. I spent more than an hour off camera trying to find a hole through the firewall to the engine bay, but I couldn't find a single one. And it's starting to get cold. So yeah, recurring theme. I don't know what to do. Now you might be wondering what this little thing is. that's a magnetic valve, which means air is coming in here, and then if you hook it up to 12 or 24 volts, it opens up the valve and it starts to horn. That seems to work great. Now it's time to hook everything up and then try a compressor and blow some stuff up. Like, not blow stuff up, but blow stuff up. Yeah. So this was the most powerful 12 volt compressor I could find. It draws 45 amps and it has a max airflow of 160 liters per minute, which means on the road I could use it to fill up the tires or inflatables. I could blow out the van if it gets dirty, or just use air powered tools. Don't ask me why I would do that on a camping trip, but I mean, you never know, right? Yeah, I don't know either what to say. It's an inflatable walking aid. If the van build's gonna continue taking as much time as it did in the past, I might end up using this thing. Now let's prep the rest of the fittings. Also, a little side note, we just hit 600 subscribers, which is so crazy to me. So thanks a ton for following along and watching the videos. Well, now that's disappointing. I thought I got the right adapter. I checked with the compressor we have at home and it works, so this seems to be some proprietary stuff. I guess that marks the end of the day then. I'm gonna order some parts and we'll see each other tomorrow. Well, unfortunately, the adapter hasn't arrived in the mail, so yeah. I think today we're gonna continue installing the horns. Well, that for sure was my proudest work, but at least we got the horn installed, so you already know what we gotta do. I also did have a quick other look at where we could route the cables through the firewall, but no luck. So the only thing I could find down here was an old parking ticket. And in the front, it looks like we're running a little low on antifreeze. So let's quickly top that up, and since the adapter still didn't arrive in the mail, I guess that means there's gonna be a day 3. Three days later, and look what arrived in the mail. Now, it's super cold today and raining. Tomorrow's Friday, and I want to get the video out by then. Alright, let's get the air compressor set up and then finally try out the horn today. think it's safe to say that we tried out the compressor. I don't really feel like driving to the empty parking lot because it's gonna be super soggy. So I'm thinking about trying the horns right here. Only thing left to do before that is to set the pressure regulator, because apparently if I blast 10 bars at the horns, they're just gonna literally blow up. So I'd rather not do that.